Deep beneath the ancient stones of Britain's most hallowed churches lies a hidden world that few have ever seen, a secret realm that holds the final resting places of kings, queens, and princes who shaped the course of history. Welcome to the royal burial vaults of Britain, where the echoes of power, tragedy, and timeless legacies resonate through the ages. Join us on a journey from Westminster Abbey's sacred chambers to the somber vaults of Windsor as we unravel the fascinating evolution of how Britain remembers its monarchs. Our story begins at Westminster Abbey, a monumental symbol of British history and culture. This magnificent cathedral has served as the final resting place for 17 monarchs since the coronation of William the Conqueror in 1066. But Westminster Abbey is more than a burial ground. It is a carefully designed necropolis where each tomb placement tells a unique story of power, influence, and royal relationships. Imagine stepping into the abbey, the light filtering through the stunning stained glass, illuminating the tombs of history. The royal burial tradition began with Edward the Confessor, whose shrine still stands at the heart of the abbey. His legacy is palpable, as he was not only a king, but also a saint, revered for his piety and governance. The abbey is steeped in layers of significance, each monarch adding to the narrative tapestry. When Henry III undertook the monumental task of rebuilding the abbey in the 13th century, he created an architectural masterpiece, a deliberate space to house royal tombs. The positioning of each tomb was meticulously planned. The closer a monarch's resting place was to Edward the Confessor's shrine, the greater the honor bestowed upon them. This isn't merely a layout, it's a historical hierarchy, a visual representation of royal significance. One of the most extraordinary moments in royal archaeology occurred in 1774 when the tomb of Edward I, known as the Hammer of the Scots, was opened. Edward, who died in 1307, lay in state for nearly 5 centuries, and when his tomb was unsealed, witnesses were astonished by what they found. His 6-foot-2-inch frame was remarkably preserved, still wrapped in the original cerecloth, a waxed fabric used in royal burials. Can you imagine the atmosphere as historians and curious onlookers gathered around, peering into a past long forgotten? Observers noted that his facial features remained distinct, revealing the dip between his chin and upper lip. Some even claimed to have detected movement in the eye sockets, creating a surreal link to a bygone era. His burial garments told their own story of medieval royal splendor. He wore a stunning red silk damask tunic, adorned with intricate quatrefoils of gilt filigree work and precious stones that mirrored rubies and sapphires. This discovery not only shed light on Edward's physical stature, but also on the grandeur of royal burials in medieval England. It invites us to ponder how these rituals and practices shaped the perception of monarchy during that time. Next, we journey to St. George's Chapel, located within the walls of Windsor Castle. This chapel is a royal burial site that has hosted numerous funerals of British monarchs, including George III, who was known for his turbulent reign during the American Revolution, and Queen Elizabeth II, whose legacy continues to resonate. St. George's Chapel is not just an architectural wonder, but a symbol of royal tradition. The intricate Gothic design, with its soaring ceilings and beautiful stained glass, creates a sacred space that honors those who lie within. Here, we witness a marvel of Victorian engineering, a hydraulic lift installed in the chapel floor that allows coffins to be lowered with dignity during funeral services. Imagine the solemnity of a royal funeral as this mechanism quietly operates, ensuring a respectful farewell. The lift's design, a blend of artistry and engineering, reflects the reverence held for those who have served the crown. As we explore the chapel, we find the ornate tomb of Henry VIII, surrounded by myths of his 6 wives. His tomb alone tells tales of love, betrayal, and political intrigue that shaped a nation. Our journey takes a darker turn as we arrive at the Tower of London, a place synonymous with both power and peril. This iconic fortress is not only a royal residence, but also a prison and execution site. It is here that many famous figures met their tragic end, including Anne Boleyn and Lady Jane Grey. Picture yourself walking through the cold stone corridors of the tower, where history reverberates with the stories of those who were once confined within its walls. Anne Boleyn, executed on charges of treason, lies in an unmarked grave within St. Peter ad Vincula Chapel, a somber reminder of the high stakes of royal favor and the dangers of courtly life. The contrast between the grandeur of royal tombs and the grim fate of others adds layers of intrigue to the narrative of British royalty. The Tower is a living museum of betrayal and ambition, reflecting the tumultuous nature of the monarchy throughout the centuries. As we delve deeper into this hidden world, we must not overlook Frogmore, the site of the royal mausoleum. Here lies a battle against nature itself, as rising damp threatens the very foundations of this hallowed ground. The estate's name, Frogmore, literally refers to the marshy terrain that frogs inhabit, a reminder that even the grandest of royal burial places can be vulnerable to the elements. Victorian engineers, despite their expertise, could not fully account for the high water table that plagues the site today. Imagine the careful planning and innovative solutions required to safeguard these historic resting places. Modern conservators face unique challenges in preserving these historic burial sites, employing cutting-edge technology to monitor humidity levels. They use sensors and advanced materials to protect these precious monuments from the ravages of time and nature. Frogmore is not just a mausoleum, it's a testament to the ongoing efforts to honor and preserve royal legacies. With each passing generation, the responsibility of maintaining these sites falls to new custodians, ensuring that the stories of past monarchs are not lost to time. The story of Britain's royal burial vaults continues to evolve. Each generation adds its own chapter to this remarkable history while striving to preserve the stories of those who came before. Today, as we witness the passing of modern monarchs, the question arises, how will future generations remember their legacies? As we move into a new era, the intersection of tradition and modernity will shape the future of royal burials. The evolving practices surrounding royal funerals, influenced by contemporary values and technological advancements, present new opportunities and challenges. Will future monarchs choose more personal and intimate services, or will grand ceremonies continue to define their legacies? From medieval kings to modern monarchs, these sacred chambers guard their secrets, even as they reveal new insights into Britain's royal past. The fascinating interplay of history, architecture, and preservation efforts ensures that these tombs are not merely places of rest, but also sites of reflection, reverence, and exploration. As we conclude our journey through the hidden world of Britain's royal burial vaults, we are reminded that these spaces are more than just final resting places. They are living museums of history, embodying the stories of power, tragedy, and the intricate tapestry of royal life. So, the next time you find yourself at Westminster Abbey or Windsor Castle, take a moment to ponder the stories that lie beneath your feet, stories that have shaped the very essence of Britain. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the royal burial vaults. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What story intrigued you the most? Until next time, keep seeking the hidden histories that shape our world.